Are you guys tired of seeing this room yet? Cause I'm not yet, but I'm tired of the idea of all of these projects that I've got over here. Welcome back, everyone, to another brand new episode of Tritoncraft. It is so amazing to have you here. Thank you so much for, me not knowing how to point my character in the right direction. Thank you for being here. You are amazing. Make sure if you like the content, help me play that algorithm game. Leave a comment on the video. I think I said make sure if you like that comment, or what, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps me grow. Do it. But it's, Tritoncraft, we can't mess around. We cannot mess around when we're playing Tritoncraft anymore. We recycled the overworld highway thing back into the box over here because it's not done. We're not done with it yet. But hopefully we don't get part 2 of that today. I would like, since both of our last couple projects have been really big ones, I would like something that's kind of maybe simple. Like maybe ocean temple decorations would be super duper because it'll take 2 minutes to do. Shortest video ever. I won't do that one just by itself. Anyway, without further ado, let's get over here and smack this button. See what we got. I punched the button and said... Oh, I don't wanna. What are you? I'm almost hoping for another project. I've been in the overworld. I've been dealing with drowned, with ocean mobs so much. Anything that's not the sea or the ocean, which means I don't want to do like the boat and stuff either. But all right, let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. So this is a project, and you guys would know, if you're a fan of this series, if you're somebody who has followed this series for a long time, then this is a series. We're actually going to put this up on the wall somewhere. Where are you? Boop, there you are. This is a project that has been under construction, sometime. I built the pit itself over 2 years ago, back in like the summer of 2019, fully intending to build a tower inside. But basically, I see you in there, bro. Basically, what's different about this is that I've changed kind of what I want to do with it. I've changed what I want to go inside of it. So I've always kind of tied this to, and I never put it over here, I don't think. Did I? No, I didn't. I want to rebuild an iron farm in here. I don't have an iron farm in Bedrock Edition. The one I used to have broke, and Bedrock iron farms, at least they were, prior to 1.17, they were terrible. They were unbelievably bad. I think they've gotten a little bit better. I'm going to have to check out and see what kind of designs Silent Whisperer has, like, for that. And we're collecting up some nether bricks, and I've got some glass rocket and rolling here. Nether bricks is actually a good get because we're going to need a lot more of that, because we're going to need all sorts of red nether brick, which is one of the primary building components in this structure. So let me head out to the black pit, and first things first, if you guys have never seen the inside of it, let's go see, like, kind of what you guys are in store for over there. I love seeing that tunnel come into view. It just looks so gorgeous. I'm so proud of this design. It took me a while to get there, and it's kind of, it makes sense that, we're going to go straight from this to the black pit because, of course, this used a lot of red nether brick as well, which I did not, and I'm so glad. Let me tell you why. I'm so glad I did not tip into my supplies for this project, because I would have run out of all the red nether brick I had in here, and then I wouldn't have any left. Now you can tell that this was built long ago, before little old me was, maybe, debatably not the best builder in Minecraft. Still, fine, have that debate if you want to. Fine, I'll sit over here. Wait, go ahead. But I think I've gotten better. I think I've gotten marginally better. But you can tell that this was built at a time in which, your boy, it's all black concrete. Literally, the whole thing is black concrete. There's not a single solitary block in here that contrasts this. It just looks like a void. It looks like a void, which was somewhat intentional because I did, at the very least, want this thing to look like it's just kind of empty. You know, like, whatever's going to be in here is really, really, really going to stand out. Okay, so we are going to build an iron farm in here. I have a very, very, very special design that I am going to make for the shell of this iron farm, for the tower protrusion that's going to come out the top of this. I really think it's going to come out great. I'm really, really kind of excited to put it into practice. But let's take a look at all of our supplies here. Boom, we've got tons of red concrete, more black concrete hanging out over here. All of this stuff, we've got glazed terracotta, red terracotta, obsidian, we've got black terracotta, magma blocks, red nether wart blocks, we've got stained glass, we've got tons of red nether brick, tons of it, and more black concrete. And that's not even like, this is pre the blackstone, this is pre the nether update, so there's no blackstone and stuff over here. I didn't incorporate any of that in here, although compared to black concrete, it just doesn't stand out enough. I'll tell you one thing that we do need over here though, is to fly. Oh my lord. Let me tell you, especially going, like, playing Java Edition and doing just being able to just fly so easily. It's so frustrating trying to fly in Bedrock Edition. It really, really is. At any rate, we need coal blocks. Coal blocks are a good kind of complement to your concrete blocks because they're still that really, really jet black kind of color, but they do have a good texture to them. So they are definitely going to play into the wall design there. We've got to flesh that out a little bit and add a little bit of texture to it. It can't just look so samey same. And we're going to have some smoke from some campfires in there, some magma blocks. It's going to be like this kind of dangerous, foreboding place. And then somewhere in the middle, which I know if I'm going to build an iron farm, that means I have to deal with freaking villagers. Ah! I hate dealing with villagers in Bedrock Edition. I hate it so much. I don't want to, but I mean, thankfully they don't really have to do anything except for go into like a cell or something like that. I know I've seen some videos that Silent did on new Bedrock iron farm designs. So I don't think they've changed all that much. But basically the villagers are going to get locked into a cell, I think. And yeah, I mean, the kind of crappy thing is ever since 1.17 came out, like changing this to the iron blobs, like I have no shortage of iron anymore. So I never need any anymore. But yeah, okay. I think, oh boy. I think basically I got to start doing some research and I got to start designing some stuff. So I'm going to go away and you guys, woo-hoo-hoo. I love doing everything in first person in this mode. Oh, it's so glorious. Although I'm going to fly face first into something almost certainly. Farmer's Market, you're looking beautiful. We got to make sure we're keeping with the theme of making this look gorgeous as well, which unfortunately means if I could go back in time and tell 2019 Nick not to be an idiot, I would, because this looks terrible. So we are, I don't want to rip this out of here necessarily, but we also need to terraform this island because this island, I'm going to rip all this sand and sandstone out of here, and then we're going to kind of rebuild it up with darker influences, darker colors. Like this whole area over here has been poisoned with blackness and fire. You know, we want this to look like a kind of hellish, foreboding place over here. And the good thing is with the Nether update, we got things like basalt, and we just have so many more different options to kind of choose from in that realm here. And of course, we had our old villager hut here. Kind of nice that this went bye-bye too, because I'm probably going to get rid of that as well. And I think what we're going to end up actually doing is we're going to end up folding in another task that we didn't pull, which is to relocate these guys in here. These are the zombies that I used in my conversion system. Wait, one of them's gone? What? What? Where did one of them go? Whatever, doesn't really matter. Are you him? Are you? No, you're not him. Did I just lose one? I lost one, apparently. But yeah, all three of these islands are going to be converted as part of this conversion. Now, I'm only going to convert them down to the stone layer here. Like right here. Like all the sandstone and sand is just going to get ripped out. And then we're going to replace that. Basically rebuild everything around these islands here. We'll probably replace some of the sand. It's going to require a bunch of terraforming. Because, of course, no project is as small as it seems. Just looking, oh, of course, we'll just put something in this black pit. Easy peasy. No. I do not take the easy way out. You should know this by now if you're a fan of this series. But I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get Minecrafting because there is so much to do to prepare for this build. Let me get out of behind my trident. Let me get some stuff put together, and I will join you guys back here after some progress has been made. Things are looking a lot different out here, as you guys can see. Welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out and for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure if you like the video, and ow. That's what happens. That's what you get, Nick. That's what you get for trying to do a plug of the channel. Wow. Face. That's what you get for trying to do a plug of the channel. That'll learn you. But welcome back, everybody. It's amazing to have you here. Thank you, sir! Okay. We're going to stop trying to move unless we're in the right mode. Now, this looks familiar. This looks familiar if you've seen the last episode, which is why I didn't want to show any of this on camera. But think about it. You've got a big project you're trying to build. What do you need? You got to have a path to get construction supplies in. And I needed to know, like, for this build, like, how is the highway system going to tie into this build? So I wanted to extend the tunnel system through the underwater portion over here. And you can see we haven't, dug it all the way out yet. But you can see what... Ooh, don't go down there yet. That's a secret, although you just saw it probably. But yeah, I mean, the existing highway system, I knew it was going to have to tunnel through this island and then split off to go over to our new little island over there. But what I didn't know is exactly how everything was going to lay out and how, you know, how the lighting and everything was going to work. Also, I know I said I didn't, I was embracing the asymmetry in this. I did it symmetrically in the other one, and now I hate this. So now I need to change the lighting in here. These lights, I mean, the lights, the end rods along the sides. But yeah, so what we did was we dug out where the tunnel is going to connect into this system here. And I've got, like, yeah, I don't know, it's about half done. I'm not even really all that worried about getting it done that quickly. It doesn't really matter. I'm missing a piece of tinted glass there as well, which I've got my glass shulker box. I've been stopping by my traders and doing my glass thing. But of course, in order to make tinted glass, I also need amethyst, which I just so happened to find when I was digging the tunnel extension through this island. So literally, this was just here by chance because, again, this world's existed for 2.5 years now, and I reset this chunk. This is one of the chunks I reset when 1.17 came out, and it just so happens that in new terrain generation, you have not one, but 2 amethyst geodes. Now, this one's tiny. This one's a really small one. But yeah, there are 2 amethyst geodes side by side in here, and I AFK'd overnight in here in order to let these crystals grow. You can see I haven't completely excavated both of them. There's still, like, partial structure to some of it in here. I've already got a ton of amethyst. I've already got a ton of amethyst geodes. This is kind of just to serve my purposes to get tinted glass. So I'm not really all that concerned about it. I've got to come in here and harvest this when I'm done recording this little clip here. I won't bore you guys with those details, but yeah, this was a super amazing find. I cannot believe there's 2 amethyst geodes literally right on top of each other. But then yeah, we extended, and I went with this. You guys have to let me know what you think of this in terms of a replacement, because I don't want to do glass on interior sections of the tunnel. It feels wasteful to me to waste glass doing... Was that... Did an Enderman randomly leave a piece of sand in here? Has to have been, right? Literally has to have been an Enderman. Has to have been. But yeah, so I like this because if you see that, like, light purplish tinge to the tinted glass, there's also this light purplish tinge to the blackstone. And I tried using regular blackstone, and I even tried smooth basalt because I was like, ooh, maybe it was just kind of, providence that I would find these geodes here. I don't like the smooth basalt. I think it's too busy, especially when you've already got nether brick running around in here. I didn't want to do anything else that was going to be too busy. So yeah, we went with blackstone inside of the tunnel interiors. You just have to let me know what you think of the blackstone. Of course, we don't have any of the tunnel supports in yet, but I figured since building this thing is like second nature to me now, and I need to know how it's going to connect to our new build over here in the black pit anyway, I would get it torn out and taken care of. But if we fly up out of the top here to our diamond beacon here. Oh, don't look at the bottom. Don't look at the bottom. That was a visual illusion. That was completely and totally an illusion. Okay, so fine. I only had like 2 stacks of diamond blocks, so like the rest of it is iron. Fine. But yeah, we have been busy doing some work out here. And you can see we knocked out this entire island here. So what I decided to do is the black pit, the kind of concept is going to change here a little bit because I'm a different Minecrafter and a different builder than I was when I first envisioned this project of being like this red tower kind of emerging out of this pit with like, you know, tendrils connecting into the side walls of the tower and stuff. But I mean, really, this isn't a very big space. I mean, even if you discount like the tunnel sticking out there now, this isn't a very big space to build. And I just realized there's no, you see that granite right there. There's no blackstone on that wall. We got to fix that. But yeah, this isn't a very big space. You're not going to be able to put a lot of things in here, especially if I want to do an iron farm. It's never going to fit in this space. So we needed a much, much bigger space. So what I decided to do was cut a box out of a structure. We'll call it a structure for now. It's going to be a big surprise. I can't wait to actually show you guys what I've got planned for this. But yeah, we've got a box right now outlining where our build's going to go. And then around this box is where the black island is going to creep around. You can go through here and see we have removed all of the sand and sandstone from not only the island with the black pit, but also this island as well. Holy cow, there's a whole bunch of dolphins right there. It's going to taper off over here. This island we're pretty much going to leave as is. We're going to get these zombies out of here because, well, it's going to ruin my build when I want to look at it when they're standing over here. So we're going to get rid of them so that way we don't have to deal with that. And then we do have like a little bit of sand still creeping up over on this side. I'm going to leave that there. That's actually something I decided to leave be. But the rest of this, all the rest of what you see is going to be covered over in darkness. Like we're going to use like some coal and some obsidian and things like that. Cover everything up. Like it's going to be coming up, like the black island is going to be kind of like around the structure. And I almost want to make it look a little bit volcanic. So we are still going to get some measure of a volcano here in Tritoncraft, just not kind of as massive as I had originally envisioned. Next step here, we've got the highway system connected in. I'll finish the rest of the highway system as kind of a grindy thing off camera. It'll be finished as part of this build. I also closed off the bubble vader that used to be here because it went right up through the middle of the bridge. And we've got, I do this so many times now where I just miss it. Yeah, we need blackstone over there. But yeah, I integrated the bubble vader system into the sidewall of the tunnel here instead. And this actually connects right down. There is a mining tunnel that passes straight through here. And I thought, what better place to stick these in here? We'll probably change out those blocks. They're not going to be regular stone or anything in there. And this is what the bottom of this thing looks like if you've never seen it. I literally dug out every single block here. There's glowstone all the way down at the bottom. And random different colors of glass. I'm not sure why I used different colors of glass. I'd have to go back in time and ask 2019 Nick what he was doing in order to figure that out. So I'm going to head back over here and get my butt back to work. And by the time you guys see this again, it's going to look a lot different. And I hope that you guys are going to be down for what I'm building here. This is going to be really, really exciting. I can't wait to get cracking on this project. So why wait? Let's go. has been yet again in Tritoncraft another long journey, but I'm so glad to have you guys back here. Welcome back. And you guys saw in the time lapse, there's no point in playing around about it, but off there in the distance, there you can see in the fog and with the weird render effect that's making the nose not render in correctly, the Red Golem rises. That's right. So long time ago, over 2 years ago, I built that black pit, and I never could have envisioned back at that time. Put the wings on, Nick. I never could have envisioned at that time creating a build like this absolute monstrosity of a build. And I love, it's one of those builds you kind of have to be really far away from to kind of take in like how it all comes together. But then when you get closer to it, especially, you can start to kind of appreciate the sheer scale of this thing. And I mean, this thing is absolutely mammoth. Everything is blackened and dying around the island here. I love this blend of black stone, of coal blocks, of black concrete, and then some black terracotta, which actually looks more brown. It's like a dark, muddy kind of brown, but I figured it looks really good for kind of a, you know, a volcanic kind of thing. And a little bit of obsidian here and there. Not much. We just chucked in like a little tiny bit all around the island. I decided to create this little lava lake here. This lava is all 100% sustainable. Words. Sustainably harvested, and I'll show you guys that farm in just a moment here. But yeah, I just wanted to chuck this in here, and just in a few places like this, we've got some carpets here. Of course, there's some sea lanterns hidden under there, just to make sure everything is lit up here and we don't have mobs spawning in the area. And I love this. These are all lava source blocks. I think this looks fantastic. And of course, we've got campfires hidden. Some of them are hidden underneath the magma blocks, and some are just straight up hidden underneath the lava there, where we have smoke belching out from everything. I love it. You see that effect everywhere, all around the island. And the island, I mean, I'm not even going to lie. Like, I really loved building the golem, but building the island itself was almost even more fun because I got to kind of bring the story of this to life a little bit. Like, this is just some like ancient god or some ancient being or something that, you know, became like lodged or like emerged through this volcanic eruption. Or maybe he's still alive. Maybe, you know, maybe he's still trying to fight his way out or something like that. And like he's causing all these volcanic disturbances as he emerges. I kind of like that actually better. You know, but I like just that idea. Like it was, I just wanted like this colossus rising from the sea, rising from this volcanic island. And I think I captured it so perfectly. And just, you get a sense of the scale of this thing when you're right here, when you're right in the water in front of it, just how absolutely amazingly huge it is. But let's get inside of it, because I know you guys want to see inside of it as well. And you can see we've got some end rods in there. You got to aim just underneath the end rods, boop, and then you can land right inside of his nose in here. And then I've got every single layer of him is opened up, so you can basically kind of get in here and fly around a little bit if you want to. You can see, like, even down here, I've cleared out and opened up this room a little more. You can see this is the original outline of the pit itself right here. And, you know, this is where the highway extends. And again, his arm just smashed down through. I've still got to fix up some of these blocks in here that I never replaced after I put the arm down in through here. There was some footage of this for the time lapse, but it looked terrible, so I got rid of it. And yeah, we've still got to obviously do some cleanup work on some different sections in here. But this is ostensibly where our iron farm is going to go. I haven't looked up designs yet. That's going to be coming in between episodes. I'm not going to waste you guys' time by building an iron farm on camera, especially when I'm just going to basically find a design that Silent created and adapt it for my needs in this space. This should be, I mean, just look at the size of this. This is cavernous. This is like absolutely massive. So this should be more than enough space to fit a big iron farm in here. And hopefully we won't have iron golems spawning in all sorts of weird places and whatnot. But you know what? With the way that they changed iron in 1.17, it really doesn't matter. Like, I don't need an iron farm. I just kind of want to build one to have one. Speaking of farms, if we fly up in here into his right arm, you can see up here, I have been contemplating what to do with this space. And I want to kind of use it for small scale, like little farms. And that's what I said about the lava being sustainably harvested, because this is now a renewable resource thanks to 1.17 and thanks to dripstone. So just chuck some cauldrons in here, and we've got, you know, some half slabby jabs and some stairs up here. So, I mean, there's no spawnable space up here anyway because of all the light level, but nothing for nothing. It looks good. Plus, we're hiding some sea lanterns in there, especially for the underside. You can see that comes down one level there. But I absolutely love this. I think it looks fantastic. But yeah, you guys have to let me know, what other small scale farms do you guys think I should put in these small spaces in here? There's a bunch of other small scale farms I never actually ever built. But yeah, this is his right arm. And if we jump up out of here, we can go across here into his left arm, which goes way down. Ow. I really got to stop just plummeting all the way down here. And I actually decided to remove all of the lighting. There is no lighting in here whatsoever, except for at the very top and at the very bottom. There's a bunch of lights hidden. This is one of those weird bedrock things if you're a Java player. Yeah, these are just half slabs on the top side, but because they're half slabs, light shines through them, and that makes all the sense in the world, I know. But bedrock. But yeah, there's nothing in here yet. I don't know what I could put in here necessarily. Maybe some kind of hostile mob farm, just like a simple drop farm or whatever. But I mean, it's not going to get any kind of rates whatsoever because it's all over here by my main base area. It's surrounded by water on all sides. So there is just an absolute like sea literally full of drowned that spawn everywhere. And whenever we're ready to leave, we just boop, get shot out like a booger. What do you think, guy? I just love this. This is where our iron farm is going to be housed. Like I said, 2 years ago, I never, ever could have imagined that this is what I was going to build. I'm in love with it. I just love this so much. And you guys are definitely going to have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as we now, this is just what we have to do every time when we finish doing one of these builds. We have to tear down our chest monster and get it out of here. And I mean, it's probably just going to get combined with the chest monster that's over on the bridge right now. We've still got to move these stupid zombies. Can I please have an easy one next time? I really want to get an easy one next. I was going to say I'm not full, right? No. But yeah, this island needs to get cleared out. I'm just going to leave this sand. This is not going to really change to anything. I may get a bunch of turtle eggs and spawn a bunch of turtles on the island. So that way it's kind of like their natural home and then just kind of let them swim about free. But then I worry that they might get stuck in all the magma blocks and stuff that we have surrounding the golem here. But yeah, you guys definitely have to let me know what you think of the golem. And I just kind of want to wait for Nightfall to close out the video, and we're going to kind of fly over to a distance and just sit here and watch Nightfall and just kind of see the lights shining on the golem, kind of hanging as it does. Like I said, when you see this thing from a distance, that's when you really get a sense of his scale. So let's just wait for night, and then we're going to say goodbye. Night is falling, and look at him. Just look at this absolute beauty over here. I love that you can see that lava lake over there too, even from this distance. I'm so happy. Enderman. I'm so happy with this build. I'm not happy that I only have 3 rockets off. I have my rocket box. There we go. Beep. I've used so many rockets to like building this thing. Oh God. I don't know what's on this island. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I love the light. Like there's light hidden in the island down there as well. Like we've got a little bit of light hidden down there. Obviously we've got the lava, there's a little bit of light in the top of his nose, which just makes the eyes have a little bit of a glow to them. I think it's a missed opportunity, like the lighting not being smooth enough in this instance. And one thing I could really do if I really wanted to would be make like giant white maps. Like if I made like a giant snow map and put sea lanterns, but then put like item frames with the maps over top of them. But that's going to take so much work. I'm not doing it. I just don't care like that much. Like I'm not interested. This is beautiful. You guys are definitely have to let me know what you think, but that is going to do it for another episode here on Tritoncraft. I just hope that you guys absolutely love this build as much as I do. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Should we add that little kind of distinctive feature down the front of him here? And I was kind of thinking like maybe it should be like a white crack, like white concrete, like calcite, quartz or something. Maybe quartz I think has a little bit too much of an orangish yellow hue to it though, so I didn't want to do that. But you know, we could put diamond in there, and just, I mean, he stands out. Like, the great thing is he stands out from literally everywhere too. You fly way over here, and I've got my render distance turned way up now on the bedrock, and that's one of the things I love about bedrock is you can just have these massive render distances, and like you just see him over here in the distance pointing off to the horizon. What's he pointing at? What should he be pointing at? Let me know what you guys think lore wise. Like over here from the top of Tommy's castle, like even from here, like just look at how amazing that looks, and you can fit him all in the spyglass from way over here. That's how far away this is. And like this is where you, and I really hate this kind of visual glitch. You can see those cauldrons and stuff through the arm there, but how amazing. I'm in love with it. I'm absolutely in love with it. That is going to do it for another episode here from Tritoncraft. I hope that you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Be kind to yourselves. Go out into the world and be kind to somebody. Stop hating people. Stop finding an excuse to wake up in the morning and hate. Just love people. The world needs more love now more than ever. Just be kind, be good. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for making my day and my week and my month and my year. Thank you for making everything about my life better just by being here. I really, really do appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and to hang out. If you like the content, please make sure that you help me play that algorithm game. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on the next. Who knows what kind of craziness is going to ensue here in Tritoncraft. We've got a lot more projects we've got to finish over in this area, but we've got, you know, so much. I've got so many creative juices flowing, I feel like, and I'm just loving building in this world. I'm loving building in Spring Creek. I love it. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do, and I will see you in the next episode here in Tritoncraft.